And we have arrived at the heart chakra. Welcome back. Today's journey took me a little bit of a roundabout way into my garden, and I was pruning back some of the bushes and some of the plants, and we're just having a general look around this spring to see what needs replacing, what needs nurturing, and my thoughts came to the heart chakra and a video I was going to make, and one thing led to another, and I stood right in front of my rosemary bush. Rosemary is good for the heart, it's good for the heart chakra. Rosemary in general uplifts the moods, helps digest fats, so balances out, when we eat a little bit too overindulgently. And I love the smell of rosemary. That's why I have it in my garden, as well as it's good for making tinctures and oils and medicines. You can have rosemary tea, although that can be a little bit intense. So rosemary mainly is used as a spice, as a herb, to enhance the flavour of vegetables when we roast them, or meats when we roast them. You can put it in soups and stews if you wish, although it's more likely to be used in the roasting process. And so the heart, for me, is all about where we connect emotionally, where we share our love. Sometimes when we withhold love for ourselves or from other people or a situation, we feel this constriction around the heart. And rosemary, because it's easy accessible and everywhere available, either in dried version or fresh. You can even buy these little bushes now in Tesco's. And in other supermarkets. I just find it fascinating, the versatility of it, how it helps us to stay open and relax into a situation, and it supports all the connectivity between the different layers as well. So on a physical level, it does help digestion. It makes it easier to stay open and digest what's new emotionally. And spiritually, of course, it's about staying connected to our higher self and interacting in a loving way with ourselves, treating ourselves well as other people. So I have put it in hot water, but it smells lovely. And it's another thing that you can actually put in bath water. So if you have a bush growing somewhere, or if you have it, you can buy it in bunches in the shops. Chuck a bunch in your bath water and sit in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just a word of caution: when you get into the rosemary, if you do buy the essential oil of it, I suggest you test it out on a little patch of your skin, maybe on the back of your hand, because it can be quite an irritant on its own, although it's absolutely lovely in carrying oils and stuff like that. In tea it should be okay. I tend to only use tiny little amounts because it's quite pungent, it's quite intense when you use it. But generally, just to open up to things, to enhance life, enhance the foods, and play around with another flavour, I think rosemary is an excellent and lovely addition to our, what should I say, like our herb cupboard that we've been playing with so far. Another one that I like for the heart centre, and it's a bit of an unusual one, you don't get it very widely available in the shops as a tea, but it's Motherwort. Motherwort nurtures our heart. You can make teas out of it. You can get tinctures, well, but I prefer the tea. And it's the hug in a mug. Motherwort helps us get through grief. So when we're blocked in the heart chakra, it helps us to get through grief. So does rosemary, by the way, and allows the emotions that are stuck to get unstuck, to help us open wide to it and experience the emotion fully. And again, smell it first, see if you like it, see if that sits with you, see if you want to play with it in your food, adding it to soups and stews. What is really lovely is if you want to do like a facial treatment, for example, stick a bit in a hot water, in a bowl of hot water, add a tiny drop of coconut oil, and then just put your face over the bowl with it in it, towel over the top, and it makes a beautiful way of not only inhaling it and smelling it, but also it's lovely on the skin. So that's my little story from me today on the heart chakra and the rosemary, and a little bit of motherwort, which is a little bit more unusual. But I hope you've got something out of it to experiment with. Until the next video. Bye.